So today we'll be talking about the best home remedies to cure your yeast infection at home. So what you need to know first is that yeast naturally lives in the vagina. Funny, right? And when you get a yeast infection, it's basically an overgrowth of this yeast. So it's typically caused by this fungus called the Candida albicans. But several other Candida species can cause it. So when someone has yeast infection, they usually have itching, burning, and white cottage cheese like discharge from the vagina. And it's very, very common. Studies have shown that approximately 75% of people with a vagina will get a yeast infection at least once in their lifetime. So it's pretty common. So we need to know this. So the first thing I'm going to tell you to use is your probiotics. So vaginal bacteria and yeast keep each other in check. So it's like they gatekeeping each other. But sometimes the bacteria population drops and the yeast grows out of control, and that's how we get the yeast infection. So what is important is that probiotics are good food for the bacteria. So when the bacteria count is very low, the probiotic help to increase their numbers and get it back to the balance to keep us in check. So what you can do is get probiotic supplements or even yogurt. And research shows that eating this yogurt is very helpful in balancing the amount of bacteria and yeast down in your vagina there. And if you're going to try this one, I would recommend personally that you choose a yogurt that is low in sugar, like a Greek yogurt, because yeast itself feeds on sugar and we don't want to feed no yeast. We want the bacteria to build up so the good bacteria can help us to balance out that yeast. So one, probiotic. My second best remedy is boric acid. So boric acid powder may treat yeast infection, and a lot of studies show that it's effective. It's an effective antifungal. So what you need to know that, importantly, boric acid is toxic in large amount. So to keep the levels low, you should only use boric acid topically, like a cream, rub it on the outside, or you can use it as a vaginal suppository. So it's like a capsule or so that you insert into the vagina. You're not taking it orally because you don't want the toxicity from the boric acid. But boric acid is another effective way to cure your yeast infections at home. And my last best remedy, and I think this one is best, I highly recommend this one, is a baking soda bath. So baking soda may also help to treat your yeast infection as well as the symptoms that comes with it. So basically, studies shown that the baking soda helps to kill the candida species, and so it can help you cure that yeast infection. So what you're going to do for this one is you're going to get a baking soda bath. So what you're going to do this is to add between a quarter cup to 2 cups of baking soda in some warm water, and then you're going to soak and relax in that warm water for about 20 to 30 minutes. And you can repeat this about 2 to 3 times per day, and you are going to watch those symptoms decrease. And that's it for today's video. If you have any other home remedies that you use, drop them in the comment section below. Have you used these ones before? How were they for you? And a key thing to remember, guys, that home remedies aren't cure. So if your yeast infection is persistent after this treatment, you need to go and get it checked out with your doctor, alright? Okay, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Nicky_at_your_cervix. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.